Well, here we are live on air for Fender NAMM 2018.
We're doing it again. Nice to see you. How you doing?
Nice to see you. I'm good.
We're standing in front of the new American Originals. I guess you want to talk about that, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, I don't. No, I'm just kidding. Teasing, because you're my friend. I love you.
I love you.
Okay. So the new American Original series is replacing our American Vintage series. What we've done on this series is one of the main things, we were doing a lot of year-specific models. For instance, on Strats, we did a 56 Strat and a 59 Strat and a 65 Strat. On the new American Original series, we've decided to do more decades of instruments. So a 50 Strat, a 60 Strat, and that allows us to pick and choose features that would have occurred in an entire decade instead of just 1 year.
Okay.
And we're kind of mixing and matching and taking the greatest hits of each decade and putting them on each instrument. So for instance, we're looking here at the new American Original 50 Strat. Some of the features would be, we took the 56 neck shape, which is a thick, soft V, and we combined that with pickups from our 59 Strat. So it's a perfect example using the neck from the year 56, but the pickups from the year 59. They're all still lacquer instruments with all the vintage correct hardware, and we've also significantly reduced the price, so they're a lot less expensive to buy. That I'm sure people will enjoy that.
Because you have less models, you can reduce the price.
That's right.
So you shrink this. So it's a serious shrink.
We're shrinking it just a little bit.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful white blonde with an ash body, but this 50 Strat is also available in 2-color sunburst, and I'm sorry someone stole the gold. We have an Aztec gold sample that someone has stolen from the wall. This is the 2-color sunburst. And so we have all the decades represented here. Behind me you'll notice that we have a 50s Tele. This is the classic butterscotch blackguard blonde. And then you're looking at the 50s P bass and a left-handed version of the 50s Tele. In addition to going to more decade style of years, we did a couple little tweaks that make these instruments a little bit easier to play. All the new American Original instruments feature a 9.5-inch fretboard radius, which means that you can bend them a little bit easier, you can get your action a little bit lower, and we've made the frets a tiny bit taller than a normal vintage fret, which again means it's easier to bend a note, and when you level, crown, and polish your frets, you'll get a little bit more life out of them because they're a little bit taller. So that's pretty much the main story. Greatest hits packages of each decade, 50s, 60s, and 70s, and we're using 9.5-inch radius and a little bit taller frets. On the Strats, you'll notice that a vintage Strat would normally have a 3-way switch where you could only choose one pickup at a time to use. We put 5-way switches on all these new American Originals because most people prefer a 5-way switch. So that's basically the concept with the new American Original series.